everybody, I'm Mahin, and this is your Friday Grab Bag edition of the Bellydance Quickies. And I am here today with a very special guest. This is Becka.
Hello.
She is one of our tribal dancers here in Phoenix, and as well as being a fine tribal dancer, she is also pretty well known around here for her spectacular stage makeup and hair, and her big hair gardens. So Becka is here to give us some makeup tips for belly dance shows. So,
Yes.
thank you for being here
Well,
today.
thank you for having me, Mahin. I know I watch her videos whenever they come out as soon as possible.
So let's start out with every belly dancer's favorite topic, glitter.
Oh, well, we all know that I love glitter. I like to call myself Our Lady of Glitter, and it's glitter for life. There are different types of glitter that you can use. You have loose glitter, you have a gel-based glitter, you have spray glitter, you have hairspray glitter, right? The kind you use at Halloween, and you also have a liner kind of glitter. There's also, when you're messing around with glitter, there's different sizes too, so you'll have to look on that yourself. But talking about loose glitter and where you can use it. I use it mainly on my eyes and my lips. You can use it all over the body, but you're gonna have to figure out how to adhese it to your body. But I do use it on my lids and my lips. For the gel, for like a gel line, for the gel glitter, they'll usually come in like a base or something. I don't have one with me, but those are good for all over the body. You can use them on your décolletage, which is really nice, your belly, if you show your belly. You can also take a little bit, if you're careful enough, and you can run it through your hair too. There is the spray glitter, which I actually learned at a plaza show one time, which another thing, if you're using anything with spray, make sure no one has any kind of reaction to spray. But it was actually a cabaret dancer who showed this to me, and I was like, what? You take the hairspray glitter, and you can use that as a spray onto your body?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, you're kidding me!
Before you put your costume on now.
Before you put your costume on, yes, before you put your costume on. I didn't. But, and then you can also use it in your hair if you're going for a little bit more of a theatrical look. I mean, that's a little more.
And as far as body glitter goes as well, Princess Vermana years ago told me to buy like craft glitter from the store and just mix it with a little bit of hand cream or body lotion and use that, because I mean that's like a large one.
It is
and
large.
It's not able to, you can't put that on your face.
Yeah, don't put it on your
Definitely
face.
not on your face, but if you're just mixing it with the lotion, put on your body. Super cheap, really effective.
You can also put it in with coconut oil too. You make Martina Proud Hewitt does a really nice one. It's got coconut oil base and it smells delicious, and it's a really nice body glitter.
So when we're talking about glitter for our face, for this loose glitters here, so what are your best recommendations for what to put it on with and what kind of adhesive to use for your eyes and for your lips?
Well, there's several different ways to do it. You can buy actual glitter base. It comes in either a cream form, it comes in a liquid form, which is more of a sticky base, or you can actually just use your eyelash glitter. But for your eyes, I prefer to use either an eyelash glue adhesive, or a glitter base adhesive. And always make sure they're safe for the eyes. That's the other thing. I know it sounds crazy to say, but I have gotten glitter adhesive that wasn't safe for the eyes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're probably getting all over the body. But you usually take and put your brush into either if it's a liquid or a gel, and just take a little bit of it, of the adhesive itself, and you'll put that on where you want to put it onto your eye, and then you'll take and you'll pat the glitter on. The biggest thing about it is like play with it before you do it for a show. I think that with any makeup, always play with it first and see how much because some adhesives adhere better than others, and they also hold on to better than others.
Any tips for controlling the fallout and managing it?
Yes. To control the fallout, what I do is I actually put a layer of loose powder underneath my eyes, and that'll, when you're putting the glitter on, when it falls down, it doesn't have anything to really adhere to, because there's a layer between you and that, your makeup and the glitter, and then I just brush it off. The other thing you can do is use tape to take the glitter off of your face. Just wherever you see the glitter, you take and you press the tape, and that'll take the glitter off.
Great. And so this gel liner glitter, you've got this nice one here from
Okay.
So where's the best places for something like this?
For me, I use these as liner or underneath the eyes. Again, if you have some eye allergies, sometimes be careful. Play with it first to see where it can go. But I will take and line my eye with it, or underneath my eye, or I'll take a little bit of this on a brush, and then I'll pat it in my inner eye area to give it a little bit of pop. Or you can also use it on the corner of your eye, in your tear duct area, not in your tear duct, but in your tear duct area. You can also take, with any of the glitter, depending on the adhesive you're using, you can add just a little glitter to like your cheek. I find the liner is really nice because it's already got a base.
Right, yeah.
And how to adhere it to your lips.
Oh yeah, because that's it's very trendy right now. I think it's even on like the fashion runways. They're doing glitter lips on the lips.
Yeah, I'm like, no,
it's like you've been doing this a long time.
Yeah.
Catch up with us.
And what's really neat is a lot of brands have adhesive. And Pat McGrath, which is a makeup artist, she's come out with this line, and she's come out with this huge line of glitter lips. And she actually has an adhesive that comes with the kit that you could use. But I just use either a glitter adhesive. Lit Cosmetics, LIT, has a waterproof that I like because when you're drinking and you're dancing, I know I eat glitter for breakfast, but not everybody does. So the waterproof will have it adhere, you can drink, and it won't come off. You can use the Duo lash adhesive if you want, or whatever eyelash adhesive. You can use eye candy liquid sugar is a good one. There are some cream adhesive bases, so like Violet Voss is really nice. So there's a big plethora of things you can do. Some people, which it will not work for me, I don't know why, but if you have a creamy enough lipstick, you can actually just press the glitter into your lipstick and it will stay. But you know, it's all like, I think with find the best way for your glitter to adhere, and also don't find your own glitter levels, like I like to say. How much do you want to glitter? You don't have to be an 11, you can be a 1.
A little bit goes a long way.
It really does with glitter.
So one of the things that all dancers love to hate,
lashes. They're the scariest thing, I think, when you start dancing. You're like, everything else is fine. You're like, lash? What? Fake lashes are super scary, I think. I know a lot of people are like, they scare me. I don't need to mess with them. Well, the thing with lashes are, they do help your eyes on stage.
oh, huge.
They help to bring out your makeup. They help to show off your eyes. The biggest thing about lashes is find the best lash for you. We're not drag queens either. So sometimes what we have to realize too is the lash can be too big for our eyes. So think about what I started doing when I first started lashes was I tried several different pairs before I started going on stage to see what my eyes would look like. Because you can like create a shadow with a lash. It's like you have a big drawn blackout curtain on your eye. So think about which lashes are best for your eye. There's tons of lashes, and you don't have to spend $20, $25 on lashes either. You can buy, like you find some really nice, Elf has some nice ones, the dollar store. But
After Halloween.
I was gonna say that if you want dramatic, hit up, I mean a lot of people don't like to shop at Walmart sometimes, but I hit up Walmart. They have a Bewitched lash that I absolutely love. They bring it out every year, and I'm just like stocking up like a little, I'm a little hoarder.
Crazy cheap after Halloween because like they're all on clearance. So.
Yes, it's the best time to get them. Also, if you're looking at lashes too, go to your local costume store. Like we here have Easley's or Mardi Gras. Easley's has a huge amount of lashes that you can get. But my top tip for lashes, everyone's always scared of lashes. So I have found for myself in doing costuming workshops and talking with dance sisters, the best starter lash you're ever going to have is the Ardell Demi Wispies. You will, almost every eye, you will not have to cut it. It fits almost every eye. It's a good beginner lash. I actually wear it all the time. Or if you're not so much about the wispy, any of the Demi ones from Ardell, as long as they have a little bit of a wing to them, don't do anything too flat, but you want that kind of like wing going out. But the Demi Wispies are going to be the easiest ones to put on. They will fit your eye, they're gorgeous. The other thing is, when you're taking them out of the container, you want to try to keep that natural curve. So when you take it out, you're going to take, I can't do it here, but you'll take and you'll bend it, just make sure kind of peel it off very gently. So when you take it off, you'll notice a lot of times that the lash is no longer curved. Your lash band is no longer curved. Take it while you're doing your makeup. Go ahead and take the lash off as you're finishing your makeup before you put your lashes on. Put it on a round surface. a curved surface. It'll help put the curve back in the lash. I use a powder brush because it sits there, or you can use like a bottle, anything to keep it curved. And it'll keep that lash curved because your eyes are curved. It's kind of harder to put on a straight line than a curved line. The other thing is if they're a human hair, which a lot of them are, you can actually breathe on them, do a hot breath on them, and it'll help curve it out too.
Those are the more expensive.
Those are the more expensive ones. Yeah, you're going to get into more like your House of Lashes. Listen, don't throw away your $20, $25 lashes because they're expensive and we want to reuse them, and they're made to be reused at that price, especially if they're human hair. So if you are at a gig and you're getting out of costume at a gig or traveling, or you're driving home and you want to take these lashes off, carry a case, a hard case, an Altoids 10, any kind of Altoids 10. Go ahead and put your lashes back into a carrying case, close it up, and put them in your bag for later. There are ways to clean your lashes. You go on YouTube and look up how to clean false lashes, or Google search it. It's basically some alcohol and a Q-tip, and you can take all that gunk right off your lash and reuse them, especially at $25.
Yeah. I have to admit, I've always been curious about those expensive lashes, but I've never bought like those $20 lashes. I usually go with, Elves, or I get them from the theater supply or things like that. And you can get really good lashes like that. You wear them 3-4 times and then I just toss them. But yeah, Ardell has a lot of nice ones as well. Their fashion line is really nice.
Yeah, and you're still looking at $8 or $9 a pop, and that's a kind of expensive thing just to throw away.
Right.
I do use House of Lashes, which are they're not as expensive as say the ones you can find at Sephora. They're $20, $25, but they're great lashes, and I don't want to get rid of them because I love them. And a lot of times, when you find a lash you love, it could be limited edition. You'll never find it again. So I hold on to my lashes. I'm stock up because right now there's a Tinkerbell line at House of Lashes that I adore, and it's great for my smaller eyes. So I have my little container and I put them in, and I come home and I clean them religiously now because I want to keep these lashes. My last tip, for those who are afraid to put lashes on, the easiest way to put your eyelash on is to take an angled brush. It can be a painter's brush, another brush. Now you'll have to keep in mind that you're going to be using glue, so you're going to have to make sure you clean it afterwards really well. But you take your angled brush, you put your eyelash glue on the brush, you line your eyes with a lash adhesive. You line your eyes with the lash adhesive just like you would an eyeliner. You let it get the tacky like you should, like the 30 seconds or whatever. You're going to take that eyelash and you're going to pop it on your eye, and it will go on.
Oh, I mean that's great, because a lot of times like the lash adhesive, when it comes to something like this, even has a little liner type brush on it already. So I never really thought about putting it directly on my eye. I suppose it'd be careful not to have too much on the brush so it doesn't drip in.
And that's why I don't use a brush, because a lot of times I always line my lashes before I put my lashes on. This way you're not putting the color back into the thing, and this way you control how much you put on there, and then you just line your eye. I was watching a makeup tutorial by Billy B. He's a makeup artist, because all the MTV people and stuff, and he was showing, he's the easiest way to line your eyes, and I was because I was still having problems, you sometimes get that wonky eye. You got one pointing off to the heavens and one pointed over here.
That's true, because you're putting the glue where you want it to be, and it's not going to stick in another place unless you really start.
And so when you put it on, the other thing is looking up when you go to put your lash on. So you look up, your lash is lined, and you just stick it right on, and it goes. And I've had many tribal dance sisters tell me, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can see how that would really I can see how that would really work.
It does. It's kind of crazy because you're like, what? No, and then you do it, you're like,
I'm totally trying that.
I'm telling you, especially for someone who's really, really scared, go out there, spend the money on the Demi Wispies. Not kidding you, spend the money on the Demi Wispies because they will fit. Then you line your eyes with the adhesive, and boom. The other thing, I said it was my last tip, but it's really not. I've got 2 more. So the other thing, if you are using your false lashes that have already been used, or even new ones, curl your eyelash curler, and they'll go on really nicely and easily, especially if you've used them a couple of times, it kind of puts that curve back into them. The other one is, there there are tools out there that will help you use to apply your lashes. So a lot of them come with a thing with the eyelashes themselves, or you can buy it on its own, and it's just basically like an eyelash pliers or tweezers, eyelash tweezers, and you can put them on and it helps. It really does.
So I think we all learned a lot today. Becca, thank you so much for all the tips. And so again, this is Becca Baum. She's one of our dancers here in Phoenix, and she does some makeup workshops here. And maybe you'll be on the road at some point.
I do makeup, costuming, and hair garden workshops.
Oh yes, and she also makes her beautiful Becca Baum buds right there. She's got wearing one of those lovely things right there.
Thank you for having me, Mahin. This is such an honor for me because I've been watching your videos forever. I love them.
Well, we've known each other in the dance community for a long time. You're always so much fun to be with backstage as well. So I'm really happy to bring you to my audience.
Well, thank you.
So, you guys, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.